Good afternoon. My name is Marcia Perez and I am studying the degree of Licenciatura en la Enseñanza del Inglés at Da Vinci's University. My action research project is about the effectiveness of playful learning English vocabulary strategies. Let's start with the background of the research. It is important for students to learn English vocabulary because it improves their ability to communicate in speaking and written skills. But as a teacher, I'm facing a problem with my students, and the problem is that the lack of motivation for them to acquire vocabulary in English. I always put activities and they don't want to participate even in the activities. They don't deliver homework as well. So that's why it takes me to say the action research question. What strategies can I use to develop vocabulary learning with my students of 6th grade? Let's check some literature review about this project. The definition of action research. Mayer says that the action research is focused on generating solutions to practical problems and its ability to empower practitioners to engage the research to development activities. This means that all the practitioners, all the people should be involved with this action research project. In this case is to find out practical problems. If all of them participate, they will get a solution, a practical solution to that problem. Here are some definitions of learning strategies as well. Yasmina Hasan-Begovic defined learning strategies as self-generated thoughts, feelings, and actions. In the other hand, Simone Nerea 2003 points that learning strategies is decision-making process in which the student chooses and recovers a coordinated manner of knowledge. Right? All this involves learning strategies, and this takes the students to learn more vocabulary according to their thoughts and feelings about learning. Here we see the vocabulary definition. According to Hatch and Brown, define vocabulary as a list of words with particular language or set of words and individual speakers. And Rivers and Nonan says that acquisition of vocabulary is important to success, to get a second language acquisition. Methodology. The first thing I did with this action research is that I implemented a question to the teachers of PRONI. PRONI means Programa Nacional de Inglés, in which these teachers work with students of primary school, and my question was, what strategies do they do they teach for students, right? What strategies they use for learning, for teaching vocabulary to students, all right? And this kind of methodology is qualitative research because because the method is used for students to learn in their own pace, okay? They use their own knowledge to learn in their own pace, right? Knowing these vocabulary teaching strategies that the PRONI teachers use, I did my own lesson plan activities, right? It is good to mention that this is a descriptive method because I write in the field notes, or better said, I wrote in the field notes how my students were advancing according to their process of learning vocabulary. The participants are students of 6th grade of elementary school. There are 24 in total, 10 boys and 14 girls, and between the age of 11 to 13 years old. The teacher, in this case me, I have 9 years working as a teacher of English in the PRONI program, Programa Nacional de Inglés, in which objective is that students should improve their abilities of learning English. The research instrument I applied is a diagnostic test, questionnaire made to 20 teachers, a questionnaire made to 6th grade students, and a post test. This questionnaire made to my students of 6th grade is to know what strategies they would like to be implemented in the vocabulary learning. The teacher should implement in her lesson classes, right? And it was, the strategies was songs, readings, role plays, and round table. Data collection. The first, okay, after knowing what strategies I can use, I planned my own lesson plan. The first class was reading text and songs, second class vocabulary games and songs, third class round table and role play. Validity and reliability. Okay, in order to make this valid and reliable, I applied the pre-test and post-test, a questionnaire to students and teachers, and a field note. Okay, finding results. We see here that the pre-test, the results, most of them failed. Here the post-test, all of them passed. It was a 50%. Increasing and ethical issues. We see here that I made a consent form for the principal, parents, and students in order to know that give their consent to do this project research. Implication and significance. The students, teachers, and students of university can use this action research project in order to be familiarized with the teaching and learning vocabulary issues. Conclusion. This investigation worked for me very much because I knew how to implement new strategies, new ludic strategies, in order that my students learn more vocabulary English and can apply it in a daily life. They could make good conversations, vocabulary acquisition, and it is a big increase of vocabulary in them, in my students. Thank you so much for watching this video.